Hey guys, happy Friday. Man, has it been a week. Looks like we're doing okay on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Say hello when you find me. How about Facebook? It's always so much fun trying to get Facebook to cooperate. Well, we'll just leave that there for a little bit and see what Facebook does. All right. Happy Friday, everybody. Hey, Kathy's here. Hi, Kathy. Hey, Belinda. Hey, Gian. Oh my gosh, what a week. I'm so glad to see you guys. Thanks for joining me. Hey, Sue. All right, I got a really cute project for you today. I'm excited to just hang out and craft with you. It's been a week. I had jury duty this week. I hope that you guys saw our Inspiration Kitchen challenge in the Craft Social. I didn't go live for my usual every other Thursday because I just couldn't imagine 2 lives and jury duty in 1 week. I'm only human, but I missed you guys yesterday. I did get some work done and kind of unwound after going to the criminal court for jury duty. My panel didn't even get selected. So as far as jury duty can go, it went about as painless as possible. But I'm glad to be home. I'm glad that I'm here with you guys instead. Bonnie says, good afternoon, thumbs up and shared. Thank you, Bonnie. You guys can hear me all right? I had quite the time setting up my camera today. Sharon says, first time watching, looking forward to this. Yay, I'm glad you're here, Sharon. I've got the cutest project for you. It's a good day for your first day watching. All right, I'm just gonna click around a little bit here, check on everybody, then I'll show you what we're making. I found these on Amazon, and it's not the cutest thing you've ever seen. It says, emotional support fries. Even when things get crispy, I'll be your soft center. I'm rooting for you. The link is in the description below if you're interested in getting some of these. As soon as I saw the friendly seagulls and the I love you more than French fries greeting, I knew that I was going to have some fun with that. I do have one other really cute French fry product from Amazon, so you might see me using this again even after celebration, just because I found the cutest little thing and I want to make a box for it. So just if you've had your eye on this Friendly Seagulls, it's free with a $60 order during celebration. You have just about a week left to cash in on celebration, so grab that. But as soon as I saw I love you more than French fries, I knew that this was going to be fun. So I grabbed these little guys off of Amazon and we're going to make a fun way to gift them. Let's see here. I said, can you hear me now? Guys, can you hear me now? Let me check over on the Facebook. I don't know how much longer we will be going live on Facebook, honestly. We've heard that Facebook isn't going to keep our live videos for more than 30 days, and just is so much work dealing with Facebook, and then no reward. If Facebook doesn't keep our lives on our business pages, then there's no reason to even put it there. The reason why you put it there is to build a body of work and connect with your community and build a body of work. And if you only build a body of work that falls off every 30 days, it's not even worth doing it. Plus with all the technical difficulties we've had recently just trying to get the stream up there, it took me 6 tries. You can't start a stream on a Facebook Live without titling your Facebook Live. And I put in the title and saved it. It wouldn't connect. Checked again, the title was missing. Just stuff like that. It just makes it not worth it. So Facebook, if you're in the habit of watching our regular lives on Facebook, start switching over to YouTube. We've been broadcasting on YouTube for quite several months now, and we might go to exclusively broadcasting live on YouTube. Hey, Deepa. Hi, Kathy. Hey, Sonia. Thank you for sharing. Deepa says, best birthday present ever, Marissa live, and it involves French fries. Happy birthday, Deepa. All right, can you guys hear me? Everything okay on the sound? My microphone looks like it's working good, but do a little thumbs ups or some hearts or something and let me know. I can see comments on both devices right now. If things start to get a little laggy, then I will close some things up. Yep, I see some hearts. Thank you guys. Tony says, too cute. You always crack me up. Good. Good. This one's going to be good. Morning, Teresa. Teresa says, good morning, everyone. Let's see here. Hey, Jan. Happy Friday, everybody. And Kristen says, hello from Sweden. Well, hello. I'm glad you're here. Liked and shared on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you, Tony. If you guys will do those likes and shares, it does indicate to the social media algorithms that this is engaging content, that you like it enough to share and you're engaged enough to make those comments and do those interactions. So please do those things throughout the video. It really does help us to find other crafters. All right, so I feel like we're doing all right then. It was a rough start today. Behind the scenes was really rough trying to get my camera going. So I'm kind of like, is everything really okay? Hey, Kathy. Hi, Patricia Weed. Hello. How are you? Let's see here. Tora Baker's here again. Hello from the East Coast. Hey, I'm glad you're back. Welcome back. All right, let me show you what we're making today. And we'll get started. Jan says, happy Friday, everyone. Oh, Friday for sure. Okay, so no fries for me tonight, but probably baked potatoes, and I'm kind of looking forward to that. All right, let me flip over to this tab and show you. All right, so this is our project today. It's so simple and so cute. So here's our friendly seagulls from Celebration. Hey, friend. And then inside it says, I love you more than French fries. And the little keychain is hanging in the window there. And then in the pocket is the emotional support fries card. Even when things get crispy, I'll be your soft center. I'm rooting for you. What do you guys think? Dumb? Or is it cute? Like, would you ever do something like this? When I saw it on Amazon, I was like, ooh, I don't know. I don't know if people are going to think I've completely lost my mind with the emotional support fries. But it's a cute little, like, silicone rubbery keychain and the card that goes with it. Just blink on the back. And then for each set, you get a organza bag. All right, so they're a little gift set. The book, this little box book, pop-up, whatever you want to call this guy, does fit inside the organza bag that comes with these, and the link for those is in the description below. You guys aren't going to believe how simple this is either. Deepa says, very cute. Hey, thank you, my friend. I couldn't resist. It makes me happy. I hope it makes you happy too. Jan says it's awesome. Tony says, I've lost my mind with you, my friend. So we're in the same canoe. Is that what you're saying, Tony? the lost my mind canoe. I really can't even, it's just the little things in life, right? Life is, I don't know, serious. And sometimes it's hard, right? But emotional support, French fries in keychain form just, I don't know, lightens the load somehow. I don't know. Maybe it's crazy. Gian says cuteness overload. Okay, good. So not completely off the, like the boundaries of sanity. Emotional support fries. I'm looking forward to giving these out, and I don't know, I just think that everybody could use a little emotional support fries these days. Tony says, yes, I've lost my mind and now my voice. Gotta love sinuses. I lose my voice all the time. Oh, my boys are having a hard time with sinuses right now. They are, Yeah, they're just struggling. Gideon's boogery and Max has a runny nose and they both have sinus pressure. Ugh, it's this crazy weather, isn't it? It's freezing here. Temperatures are going up and then like in 3 days or so it'll be raining. I can't wait. All right, so couple of very, very quick housekeeping things and then we're going to get started. The housekeeping will give people a little bit more time to find us, especially as you like and share the video. So let me show you celebration items that we're using today. We're using the fruit salad designer series paper. Mine is a collection of what's left over from a couple of packs because I've been definitely digging in on my favorite patterns. This paper is really easy to kind of get stuck on the fruit salad part, but I just want you to keep in mind that the B sides of this paper, with a couple of exceptions, isn't fruit at all, and that's what we're using here. As you can see, not fruit at all. This is more than one pack. It's the scraps and all the leftovers from the packs that I've been using. But let me just flip to the B side. So you get a orange and then dots. And this is gorgeous, kind of a little lattice print. Isn't that pretty? The pool party green. So if you've got one, maybe you want another pack. Here's one of the few where it is fruit on both sides, the watermelon one, but it's so cute. We've had great watermelon stuff. The pineapple is pineapple on both sides. So you got pineapple rings there. You can cut out the fruits. This one doesn't have to be fruit at all. We're using that one. The oranges are orange on both sides. I think those are the three that are fruit on both sides. But otherwise, the B side of this is really gorgeous. And so if you've got a pack, maybe you want another pack before celebration's over. If you haven't gotten it yet, take a look at it. It's a really great paper pack. I have a couple of other fun ideas in store with this. So we'll see. We'll see how I use it, because I think you're going to see this again from me even after celebration's gone. You're also going to see the toadstool gardens from me after celebration's gone. So just if you feel like you might not have enough toadstool gardens designer series paper, you might want to think about, in this last week of celebration, grabbing another pack of that one too, because when it's gone, then you start seeing people selling it, sometimes for a reasonable price and sometimes not for a reasonable price. But Card Club next month is Darling Dinos, and this is our card club, so it's not too late to join Card Club for cool people. 7 cards, Darling Dinos, and they are birthday themed, but you can always do our card packs with different animals. So don't get hung up on the dinos. You can do any animal images you have. We're going to make some great spring color cards, and you can of course shift up, do the Darling Dinos or do different animals if you like. Card Club for cool people bills on the 5th, so if you want to join us for Darling Dinos, you got to get in there and join us before the 5th. The link is in the description below for Card Club. Let's see here. Friendly Seagulls and the Starstruck embossing folder. We're going to use those today. Those are both celebration items, and they are free with a $60 order. So if you want to get these, and then Stampin' Up added a bunch of other products, the Beat Builder Punch being one of them. So if you haven't checked out the celebration offerings recently, you're going to want to do that. All celebration products are while supplies last, so things might start selling out. Now is the time, and I'm going to start my usual springtime recitation of the facts. We are about to release a new catalog. Before new catalog is Last Chance List. When Last Chance List hits, then things go very quickly, especially hot button items like in color ink pad refills, in color cardstock and accessories. So the 2023-2025 in colors are Wild Wheat, Boho Blue, Moody Mauve, Copper Clay, and Pebbled Path. If you want any of those things, it's a really good time to think about them now while there are celebration freebies to be had. So if you need to stock your cardstock, if you want to get some more ribbon before it's gone, or that jute twine, or if you want to get your ink refills, because maybe you bought the ink pads, but you haven't quite gotten around to the ink refills yet. If you want to get any of those in color items, now's a great time to do that. And then also take a look at crafting in general. What kind of crafting are you going to be doing through the year, and what do you need for it? Do you need white cardstock or envelopes or adhesives? Do you need linen thread? Do you need those things that you use in your crafting every single day? Now's the time to pick them up instead of 2 months from now when you realize that you're out. So take a look at your general crafting inventory, and then any special projects. Are you going to be making any sort of invitations or party favors? Are you going to be making your usual Halloween and Christmas treats? Celebration's a good time to grab your pumpkin pie and basic black cardstock, because you know you're going to use it in Halloween time. Grab Royal Red because you're going to use it at Christmas time, and Valentine's might have just passed, but it's coming around again. So at this time of celebration is when I always sit down and I say, okay, what am I doing here in the next maybe 3 to 4 months, and then what things do I know that I'll use over the year in and year out, and I buy them now, and I enjoy the host rewards and the celebration bonuses on them. So think about that, because we've got some really great products here, and this project features a lot of them. All right, so that's all of our housekeeping. That's my first warning about in color stuff. I don't carry any of it, and it never fails. The last chance list will be released, and then somebody will come back to me and say, hey, do you have any Pebbled Path cardstock I could buy off of you? Man, that sells off fast. So just do it now. Do yourself a favor, okay? Let's see. Card Club for Cool People is awesome. I love the cards and the PDFs so much. Thank you, Jan. Jan's my biggest Card Club for Cool People fan. Oh, man. We've got a new card sketch in every card club. So card club members get an exclusive shortcut card sketch PDF. In fact, we have as many in March. We'll have as many exclusive PDFs as we have public PDFs on the blog. So if you like our shortcut card sketches 1 through 15, join Card Club. You get a new card sketch every month that isn't available to anybody else but Card Club members. And then we are also releasing Wonder Recipe number 39 with Darling Dinos for March. Card Club bills on the 5th and is delivered digitally on or about the 20th of the month, and that's when packets will also go into the mail. Now, we were a little bit early this month, Card Club members. If you haven't seen in your email yet, we were a little bit early this month. Thank you to my friend Jan, who loves Card Club so much that she and Joyce came and did like gangbusters so that we could get it out before jury duty, just in case I got stuck on a jury for a couple of days. I didn't want to make you guys wait. So February went out a little bit early, but generally about the 20th, 21st, whatever the first business day is there, in about that time is when we deliver the digital content and mail the packets. So 5th is billing, 20th, give or take, is when we fulfill the content. All right. And we would love for you to join us. Give it a try. See what you think. People do rave about Card Club, and it is the core of my business. We do put everything into it, and hope that you love it and enjoy it. And if you've been curious, join us for Darling Dinos in March. Don't love the Darling Dinos? That's okay. You can substitute any stamp animal you have in your collection. So keep that in mind. I love this color palette, and I always kind of think about like the chickens, this birthday chick, and the pig, this birthday piggy. What was the chicken one called? This birthday piggy was the pigs. What were the chickens called that had the birthdays? I kept them. I got them still. They're in my stash. But You can use any little animals you have in place of the dinosaurs. So don't get hung up on Card Club or not Card Club because of the bundle we're featuring. They're always very flexible. You can ask Jan. She usually will, if she doesn't have the bundles, she doesn't go out running and buying it. She does an alternative and is very, very happy to share those, and I love to see them. It's pretty easy, right, Jan? If you don't have dinos, you don't have to use dinos. You can use something else. Terrific Toadstools was February's content, and if you are Card Club for Cool People in February, your packet has shipped. It's too late to get the actual to-go Card Club for Toadstools. It was a 9-card Stamp-A-Stack. No, this one had the exclusive Wonder Recipe 39. Yeah, did I say it was March? I'm sorry. February had the exclusive Wonder Recipe 39. Made 9 cards. But the online version is available at Kitchen Table Stamper Store. So you can still get the class. Card Club members, Thursday was going to be our bonus content. So I'm just trying to figure out when I'm going to put this content in the calendar. I'll let you know. But every month I also do a bonus project that my Card Club members can make with their leftover supplies. So this is our little bonus project for February's Card Club, and it will probably be in early March before I present this one. But this is your little bonus box. Is that not the cutest thing? Brand new box for 2025. And we will get round to this one as soon as we can. Just know that your bonus content is coming. That's the other thing for Card Club for Cool People. You get the Card Club, and if you get the to-go packet, it is packed with product. So we always try to do a live video where I do a 3D project to coordinate, to use up some of that product and keep you stamping, right? Pickles and potatoes, but no French fries. What? Did you follow the link below? Are they out of emotional support fries right now? I didn't check the link. When did I check the link last? A couple days ago. Oh my goodness. Emotional support pickles sounds hysterical. All right, hopefully they'll be back. Hopefully they'll be back. Hey, Des. Des says, hi, YouTube. I can't believe it's already been a week since the last live. Oh, I can. It feels like it's been a month since the last live. It's been a long week. The jury duty really rattled my routine. Anyone else have a really fast week? No, I feel like I had 2 weeks. Okay, let's get crafting because we can chat and craft now. I think we've given everybody time to find me. And we are going to make our project. I can put this little guy over here, these guys. This one could go up there. I don't need 2. And then we're going to need this for our project. All right, so this is super simple. You're going to make a strip of cardstock, 3.5 by 10.5. I've got smoky slate, and then you want a piece for your pocket. This is 2 7/8 by 1.5. All right, so that's smoky slate. Let's grab a Simply Score tool. You guys aren't going to believe how fast this is. Hey, Elaine, I'm glad you're here. Jan says that little box is brilliant. Hey, thanks. It's just a simple little pop-up card. It's really a simple fold. I think you guys are going to love it. You can put whatever you want in the peekaboo window. Hang it like we did, hang the keychain, or you could stick something in there with some glue. That could work too, a little candy or something. Easter's coming, and I've got all these great little Easter egg shaped stuff. I've got peppermint patties and Andes mints that are all Easter egg shape. So you could also put one piece of candy stuck in there with a glue dot. So this will come in really, really handy. All right, so we're gonna score at 3, 3.5, 6.5, 7, and 10. And then we're gonna find the center on the 2 7/8 inch side of the pocket piece, which is right about there. I like to find the center with the centering ruler because I have no hope. I couldn't find center with both hands. All right, so on this one where we found the center, let's cut a little semicircle so that we can get that little emotional support fries keychain in and out of there. All right, then I'm going to get my bone folder because I want to work the score lines. Oh, I was going to work the score lines on the template. The template picture will be in the free printable project sheet on the blog later today. Our blog post is mostly ready. We've been trying to get ahead of some things because my assistant is expecting a baby, and so like we're just waiting every minute or any minute now for that. So we're trying to get ahead of some things, but I have to do things like the YouTube thumbnail and a couple other stuff, editing on the blog. So it'll be today, but it won't be right away. But it won't be real late either because I'm tired. Is anybody else tired? Desi's like, it was such a fast week. I can't believe it's Friday already. And I'm like, I'm so tired. All right. Beth says I'm knitting the support pickle. No way. That's hysterical. I've seen the different patterns for the emotional support things for crochet and stuff. Are you really making it like with yarn? Oh, goodness. Okay. I need to have designer series paper. Where did I put it? Oh, I already feel like the stress melting, you guys. I really do love crafting with you. Thanks for spending some time with me. Thanks for keeping those interactions coming. Thank you for liking and sharing with your crafty friends. Those things help immensely. And this is my favorite time of the week. So thanks for being here. The best gift you can give me is your time. I really do appreciate it. All right, I just pulled out all the pieces because why not? It's that kind of day. Got white cardstock for stamping. It's just a scrap. I've got a little banner. I cut that one with, probably already recognize it. This is the Stylish Shapes little chicken lip banner. Pool party, I've got this 1 1/2 by 2 1/4 postage edge die. I've got, where's my magnet? Here's my magnet. I've got this, speaking of Stylish Shapes, this is the 2 1/8 inch Stylish Shape, and that is the one that we're going to use when we cut the window. All right, so that little guy is that. Designer series paper here. I've got for the outside, these are all 2 3/4. This is 2 inches. This is 1 inch. This is 3/4 of an inch. And then inside, this is also 3/4 of an inch, but this is only 2 inches long. All right, there's our designer series paper. And then from scraps of Real Red, I have taken my Bee Builder punch. I didn't get it for free. I paid for it, but you can get it for free right now. And these little hearts are just awesome paper embellishments. So those are Real Red. All right, now that we've got that, let me grab my tailored tag punch, and I'm going to do a quick little chicken lips on the short 3/4 inch piece of designer paper. And then I'm going to turn this. All right, so this is the inside of your box. This is where you're going to cut the little window. You know that one by the 1/2 inch tab, okay? So we want to, on the outside of the box, add our designer series papers. So let's get some liquid glue and do that. I like to add my designer series papers and my little pocket and everything, and then cut my window. Because it's like angles, diagonals. I can never really, I have a hard time with like, is it going this way diagonal or is it going this way diagonal? And then when you turn it over, which side is it? Like diagonals, triangles are not good. But this is also one where I've been having trouble keeping track of which panel is supposed to get the hole in it. So I found that the best way for me to keep track of which panel is to get the hole in it was by putting designer series paper on the panel that didn't get the hole in it. Like if I did this part first, then it was easier, because you also need to keep the hole high of center. If you were just centering it right here on this panel, that would be a little bit easier, but because it folds in, you want to cut it high of center. That's just another variable that my brain was having trouble keeping track of. You know what I mean? It's a spatial thing. I don't know if you guys have that same kind of spatial recognition problem. But to help me keep my right side right, I'm going to glue the designer series paper on and put the pocket first. Then I can't cut a hole in the wrong side of the paper or the wrong panel. And it's important too which side of the paper you cut the hole in, because the die leaves a little stitched detail on the negative space, and you want that stitched detail to be on the right side. So if you cut this side, then your stitch detail is going to be in when you fold it, and the rough side is going to be out. Do you know what I mean? So if you've got any issues with like keeping that straight like I do, put your designer series paper on the front. Then we've got our little pocket that we created. Let's put our pocket on the back of that side. And just a tiny little bead of liquid glue. You guys, if you're new here and you don't already know this, I just transfer my multi-purpose liquid glue into these little squeeze bottles. They just make it so much easier to stay neat and tidy, and to use a little bit of glue also to glue little details. This bottle is awesome, and they don't clog. I'm not constantly picking with a pin to try to get the booger out. You know what I mean? They really are very good little bottles, and I put the link for those too because I transfer all my liquid glue into these now. Let's add the little designer series paper on the pocket, and then we'll do some stamping. We'll do all of our stamping at once, but I'm going to put little shells on the pocket too. You guys see the little seashells on the pocket? Let's do those. All right, let me see what you guys are talking about. It's a dilly of a day. You guys are still on the pickle stuff. Oh my gosh, it's a dilly of a day. It's been a dilly of a week, Beth Coles. Beth says glue NATO. That's funny. Yeah, I'm pretty tidy with liquid glue. I've never had a problem with it, but I do know people who have some issues keeping tidy with liquid glue. I've done lots of classes in my house and lots of different crop and public events, and I do know that there are people out there that really are glue nados, and this really helps to keep that from glue nados from wrecking havoc. All right, let's see here. Beth says, yes, just green yarn. I can't wait to see. Hey, Beth, if you don't mind, in our kitchen table Stamper Craft social group, are you a member over there? Because I would love to see your emotional support pickle when it's done. If you're willing to share a picture with us over there. I think it'd make me smile. Just refer to the emotional support fries live and let us know this is the emotional support pickle you were knitting, because I'd like to see it. All right, if you feel comfortable and you want to share. Julie says, I'm late, but super curious about the emotional support pickle. And then Yvette says, you'll relish the pickle story. You guys are fantastic. All right, so we're going to stamp Hey Friend on this little banner. Look, there's my head. Hi, guys. Hopefully I didn't stick my head too far in there. I kind of need to touch up. I got to make an appointment with my Violet. Okay, while we're stamping, let's get our little seagull. I will show you. We are making a little treat box with emotional support fries, Julie. And I shared the link in the description. I guess the emotional support fries aren't available right now, is what I'm understanding. But there are emotional support pickles and emotional support potato keychains right now. And then Beth says that she's knitting an emotional support pickle. And now okay, so this is our emotional support fries. This is what we're making right now. I got these little emotional support fries on Amazon. Links below. I'm sure they'll get them back. And it's leading to, have you guys seen the emotional support dumpster fires? I don't know why a dumpster fire would offer emotional support. I understand why French fries would offer Emotional support. Anyway, too much scrolling on Amazon, I think. We're going to have to stamp the inside sentiment, but that we'll do after we cut the window. So for now, let's just give these a color, and I will bring back the Stampin' Pierce mat after we cut the window for our fries. Let's put this guy back here so everybody can see what I'm doing. We can slide these guys to the side. I'm just going to color my seagull super simple. I did a little bit of blending on the gray in the wings and tail, and I did a little bit of blending with the Daffodil Delight for the fries. Otherwise, I just colored them in, and there isn't really a lot to color in. So if you wanted to make a bunch of these, you could, and they're pretty quick and easy. I am going to fussy cut them though too. There's no dies. I really love the Fun Celebration exclusive stamp sets, and this one is my favorite. I love to get them and collect them, but it's sad because there's kind of no hope that they'll be dies for them. I like to fussy cut though. I have no problem. Do you guys like to fussy cut? If you're new around here, we haven't had this discussion in a long time. I find that people love to fussy cut or they hate to fussy cut. There's nobody who's like meh about fussy cutting, right? Like there's no intermediate feelings. So it's been a while since I've asked this question. Do you like to fussy cut or do you hate to fussy cut? I really like to fussy cut. It's one of those places where I can just kind of park my brain. It's a creative thing that doesn't require too much concentrating. So I really do. I love to fussy cut and good at it, but there are some techniques that can make you better at it no matter who you are, no matter what your skill level. There are some things that'll help you. I'll give a couple of tips while I'm fussy cutting. This is Peach Pie, the dark one, and I did the beak, the feet, and the hamburger bun on the fry container. This is dark granny apple green. I just did the lettuce on the burger, and then I've got dark real red, and I'm going to color this little fry box. Isn't it funny? They're all red. Doesn't matter. Fry boxes are red. Why? Because Portillo's fries come in red and white stripe. That's why they're all red. I love Portillo's fries. All right, guys. We'll finish this later. I'm going to go get some Portillo's fries. Okay, let's get a pair of scissors, and I'm going to do some fussy cutting. Beth says, I feel like it's fun to fussy cut. Me too, see? Tony says, or you can get tacos. Emotional support tacos? Desi says, bring me some fries too, Mom. All right, so a couple of things that I'm going to tell you about fussy cutting is, tip number one is consider where you start fussy cutting, because where you start fussy cutting is where you have to end. So you don't want to start cutting, you're doing your fussy cutting on a small little narrow detail that when you come back around the image, you're going to have a hard time having any place to hold on to. So think about it. Where you start is where you stop when fussy cutting, so choose carefully. I started right at the tail there because it's going to be easy to come around the wing and finish fussy cutting. The other tip that I always like to give when fussy cutting is there is no prize for getting the image cut out of one piece. So cut off the excess as you go versus letting it get in your way. It's so much easier to fussy cut when you don't have a big long scrap hanging at the end. You move the paper and not the scissors for the most part. The scissors will just cooperate in tight areas, but you don't hack around the thing with the scissors. You turn the paper, and then when you're fussy cutting, you always want to make sure that your scissors are supported. You put either your index and ring, or your index and middle finger under the scissor and your ring finger in the loop, or you put your index finger under the scissor and your middle finger in the loop. And if you're good and you practice both ways, and then you can switch if you have a lot of fussy cutting to do, and it keeps you from getting fatigued and makes a nicer cut. You've got a smoother cut because your scissor is supported, and then if you can switch back and forth from the two, you have less strain on those little muscles in your hand. You can give the little muscles in your hands a break by switching from ring finger to middle finger in that bottom loop, but the index finger always supports the bottom blade. If you do those things, you'll find that fussy cutting is a lot easier and a little bit more enjoyable too. All right, so we've got our friend and our fries and our seagull. Let's put those over here with our hearts. And we got a little bit of die cutting and some embossing to do. If you're just joining us, here's our little box. And it's got a little keychain in there and then the pocket for the little explanation. These are emotional support fries. When things get crispy, I'll be your soft center. I'm rooting for you. I don't know, is your stomach growling? Because mine is. I want French fries now. Sorry. It seems like our conversations on live always kind of turn to food anyways. This time it's inevitable with emotional support fries. Beth says she uses a slice cutting tool for fussy cutting. I have no idea what that is, but it sounds like something new that I have to learn. And I am kind of a old dog when it comes to new tricks. I don't like them. You should have seen me trying to re-add my camera to the streaming software today. Thank you, Violet. Like telling Violet like crazy. Violet, I messed something up. Ugh. I like to do things the same old way, nice and low tech, just scissors. I have come around to dies. At first, I didn't even like die cutting images. I was like, why would I want to buy a die that makes a bubbly shape that only works with that one stamp? Why would I want to collect all those dies that don't cut anything relevant unless you have the stamp? And then I realized how fast and easy it is to just pop it on and cut it out. So I've come around to die cutting images instead of just fussy cutting them, but I don't know what this slice is. I'll be looking it up later. All right, let's go ahead and, Yvette says I'm getting hungry now. Me too. You and me both, sister. All right, so Starstruck embossing folder. I got my little blue postage rectangle. It's a standard folder, so I've got 1, 3, the folder, and 3. We're gonna give that a little texture. I like this one in the background. Julie says, goodness, I'm learning a good bit today. I've never heard of Portillo's. Oh, friend. Italian beef and fries. Count me in. I also like the chopped salad, the Caesar salad. Got a pretty good burger. It's grilled. No, I don't need this yet. I need this machine one more time. Let's do our little die cut window here. I lost my number 1 though. There it is. Okay, so we need to switch the embossing folder back for the number 1. And we're going to cut a window in our little strip. Let me grab my die and my strip, and we're gonna make our window. All right, so we've got our pocket end, and we've got our little pop-up fold. This is the side that you want the stitches on. All right, so you're going to put that high of center, centered left to right. I'm going to feed this all the way through my machine. And then what I'm going to do is just quickly check and see that I have plenty of room for my greeting at the bottom. And I do. So now I can go ahead and give this a crank. Actually, I think it might be a little bit too far to the right. Let me just check my center again. Oh, this is not my strong suit. Finding center, not my best game. There's other things I'm better at, like eating French fries. All right, so we've got our little window coming right up. And here you go. See that little stitch detail? Isn't that sweet? I really love that. But you gotta watch it because you don't want it to end up on the inside. You don't want the rough side out. So, tear and tape is our buddy here. You guys, we are almost done. It's crazy how fast this is. We've only been going so long just because I gave a lot of housekeeping at the beginning. These will come together really fast. Let me get a take your pick tool. And again, like I said, I would love to see what you do with it. If you do this idea, please share on the craft social what else you might do as a treat. So like I said, in this little window, you could pop up a piece of candy with a little glue dot, just stick a little treat back there, or any kind of little treat really. Put a little eraser or a little candy. Or so the 1/2-inch strip at the end got tear and tape, and then the 1/2-inch strip gets adhered between this 3 and 3.5-inch folds, and then you can pop it up. So now we've got our little pop up. It does fold flat or lay flat. So if you wanted to take that anywhere, I mean, if you wanted to store that to take it anywhere, so like you do craft fairs or something like that, this is one where you could do these all ahead of time and then store them flat. And then when you're ready to take them to the show, then you can fill them with the treats. Let me get my Stampin' Pierce mat again, and we're going to add the Love You More Than French Fries. And I'm going to also grab some scratch paper because I really want this to stamp nice and dark on the smoky slate cardstock. And I feel like if I give my stamp a little ink and kind of prime it up, I get a better image. We're going to stamp it to the right of center. Let's see if I get it level. I think so. I think I got it level. Give it a second to transfer. Love You More Than French Fries. And I'm gonna decorate the inside real quick. Got my hearts, 2 small and a big one, and my emotional support fries card. Let's add the little card to the pocket here. I add in the card to the pocket because it makes it easier to see the gray on gray pocket where the pocket ends. Oh, cute. Oh my gosh, you guys like it? Let's see here. I loved TCBY. Haven't seen one since my teenage years, when it was a long time ago. I can't remember the last time. I don't think there are any anymore. TCBY. It was a fun place. Now there's like Minchies, which is kind of the same idea. I used to do a Friday afternoon once a month. I called it a Sweet Escape, and it was 2 cards at the local froyo place. It was a individual, like a mom and pop thing, individually owned. And so I would go every Friday or every month on a Friday afternoon after lunchtime and stay until about school, was released. So a couple hours in the afternoon on a Friday, and you could get your frozen yogurt and make a couple of cards and hang out with some like-minded individuals. And my little business supported her little business, and her little business supported my little business. It was really nice. All right, so we got our hearts. Now let's get some dimensionals on our postage. It was, it was really a lot of fun. I'd like to do something like that again. The yogurt was so good. It was called Berry Yo. And, yeah, individually owned right in Arlington Heights. Maybe one day I'll do something like that again. It was fun. Yvette says, so adorable. I love this cutie box. Isn't it so fun? And the idea is very flexible. I've got little keychains, so any little keychain will do. You can take this in all kinds of different themes. Tony keeps telling us all the different emotional support ones that are available on Amazon. Emotional support tacos. That would be a good one. You can do any kind of little keychain, of course, but a little kind of candy in there would be good. There's all kinds of things that you can do, and I'm sure with your creativity, you think of other things to put in that little window, other ways to use this, you'll let us know, right? Oh, just in case you're just joining us, this is what we're doing on the outside. We're making our little hey friend greeting. And I got, oh, I have an extra one of these. I don't know why. Let me get a little mini dimensional for the back of the heart. And mini dimensionals for my little seagull. Haha, what do you guys think? Do you love it? I hope you love it. Did you guys get this one for celebration? Okay, I'd asked before, do you like fussy cutting or do you hate fussy cutting? You can still answer that question. And did you guys get the friendly seagulls with your celebration rewards? Did anybody else cash in their celebration and get this little friendly seagull here? I'd like to know if you did or did not get the friendly seagull. What was your favorite celebration item this year? Well, I'm putting some dimensionals on here. It would be lax of me not to mention that celebration ends in a week, and the celebration starter kit is awesome. You can join for $99. You get $125 worth of products. You get free shipping on that starter kit. So $99, you choose $125, you will pay tax on it, but no shipping. And then you have a choice of either 2 packages of Stampin' Up markers and an exclusive stamp set. I think it turns out to like a, I don't know, something dollar value, $90 value or something like that. The Stampin' Up markers are not cheap, and if you want Stampin' Up markers, it's a great time to join. Or you can add an additional $35 worth of product. $30 worth of product. I forget, let me get my celebration brochures behind me. Yeah, so your celebration bonus is really, really fun this time around. It's kind of specific. All right, so option 1, $30 in free product there. So you get $155 worth of products for $99 instead of $125. Or you get a $91 value, 2 packs of Stampin' Rights, your choice, and the Handmade Designs stamp set. This is exclusive. So if you've thought about joining Stampin' Up, please do it sooner than later. The system can get a little overwhelmed on the last day or 2 of celebration. Do it a little bit earlier than later if you have the ability to do it. Just the last day of celebration can be kind of wonky with everybody trying to get their last minute orders in and join. All right, so favorite celebration freebie, what is it? And if you're thinking about joining, get on there and do it. MarisaAlvarez.stampinup.net, and then click join. We'd love to have you on our Kitchenettes team. And where is my baker's twine? We're going to put the little emotional support fries right in the window so that it is free to swing, which I think is kind of fun. Instead of gluing them down, you could, if you wanted to, just pop a glue dot behind him and stick them in that window. But since he's on a keychain, let's go ahead and hang him in the window. Ah, there it is. I'm using some red and white baker's twine. I'm not even sure if this one is still available, but any one will do. Retired one. We had all those in colors the couple of rounds ago. Your baker's twine essentials, linen thread, whatever thin twine you have here. We're going to go under the top here. So from the front of your window to the back, right? Then we're going to take our little fry guy and we're going to tuck him beside the twine so he's just in the window there, kind of barely. Now I'm using my little floss threader to make this super easy. Pop your floss threader and now your baker's twine is in there. And you're going to go 3 loops. 1, 2, 3, and then through the chain, and then up through the next link on the chain. So we've threaded through the third from the front, and then we've threaded through the fourth from the back. And now we're going to take this and we're going to bring it back over the top from the front of the window to the back and pull it through again. All right, so now we've got, you see we've got this one coming out the front of the window still on the spool, this one going up to the top, and we're going to take out some of that slack. Then we're going to go through the third loop on the chain again, from the front of the chain through the third loop, and then we're going to go from the back of the chain through the fourth loop, and we can remove the floss threader. We can snug this up a bit, and now we're going to tie a knot, and then so over, under, and then over, under again, because you want this to secure it. So now it's tied with a knot, and your keychain can just dangle. This is pretty secure because it's an over, under knot, but to decorate, we're going to go loop, swoop, tuck, and pull, and make a bow. And then we'll take the two loops, and we'll do bunny ears. Cross them over, and tuck and pull. So it's like double knotting your shoes. If you double knot your shoelaces, that's exactly what we just did. And now we've got our little keychain, and it is tied into that little window, and it's tied pretty secure. There we go. Let's trim off the tails, and there it is. That is our emotional support French fry, friendly seagulls treat. Did you guys like it? I hope so. If you've got any questions about the project, you can email Marisa at kitchentablestamper.com. Check out the link in the description below for the emotional support fries. I think Tony says that the fries aren't available right now, but there's tacos and pickles and potatoes, and I even saw dumpster fires. Those weren't the ones that I was going to buy, but maybe they're your kind of deal. There's tons of these fun little keychains on Amazon, but keychains aren't the only treat that you can put in here. Definitely could just tack a little piece of Easter candy back there and make them beautiful for spring or Easter. Maybe a Dove dark chocolate and decorate it for Mother's Day. I'm not saying who would want that, me, but you can make pretty little chocolates for Mother's Day. If you do something different with it, I would love to see that. Share it in our craft social. That link's in the description below. Also, the description below, you guys, is project details coming soon. We'll have a printable project sheet for you with all the measurements and everything this afternoon. We'll change that coming soon to the link to the blog. It'll be on the blog today. If you would like to shop Stampin' Up, at the end of celebration here, it's a great time to take an inventory of all the things that you might be running short on. Think ahead of your crafts. What are you doing for Easter, spring, and Mother's Day? Do you have graduations, birthdays, dads, and weddings? Are you making favors or invitations? Get those supplies now while you can get the extra bonuses and the host rewards. Host rewards are going to end April 15th. I think we have until the 13th to finalize all those. Then the 14th, the system's going to be down for 6 hours or something like that. And then April 15th, we'll be on the new system. So take advantage of host rewards while there are host rewards. Stack them up, double dip with celebration freebies. Marisa Alvarez at stampinup.net. And you can join during the celebration and get some great bonuses too. Same thing, marisaAlvarez.stampinup.net. Click shop to shop, join to join. We'd love to have you in our kitchenettes team. Patty says cute as ever. Yvette says awesome project. This is one cute box. Thanks, Jan. I can't wait to see what you find that fits. Different keychains would be adorable. There are so many cute ones on Amazon, and I go and I fall down a rabbit hole of keychains. I'm like, how many keychains does one person need? You guys want to see that other one that I got? Hold on, I got to show you another Amazon keychain. I couldn't resist. I'll be doing something with it. Maybe this project in a different theme, maybe not. I think they're a little bit big for this project. Look at this one. Like darling dinos and the dinosaur popper keychain. Oh my gosh, I could go down a whole rabbit hole of keychains on the Amazon. So check that out. But if you find other fun things that fit, we want to know. All right, you guys. If you've got any questions, reach out, especially about celebration joining. Don't forget the in colors. 2023, 2025 are going to retire. Now is the time to buy all the things that you want in color, not after the last chance list is released. Trust me, once the last chance list is released, that's when everything that was just sitting there on the shelves goes like this. So look at your wish list, look at your in color supply, look at your envelopes, basic white, your card stock, what colors do you need to replenish, and do that. Well, you can double dip in celebration and host rewards. Host rewards end. We have to wrap up orders on the 13th. The system will be down for 6 hours on the 14th. The 15th starts the new system of rewards, which will be really nice. Customer rewards are coming, shopper rewards. I forget what they're calling them, Stampin' Up rewards, something. Rewards, Stampin' rewards now, I think they'll be called. You'll earn Stampin' rewards on every purchase. So be sure that you have an online customer account set up. Here, as we're nearing the end of celebration, you should be able to log into Stampin' Up and place an order. The online customer account is how the new rewards will be kept. They'll go into your login. Like you'll have a little area back there where you can see your rewards, and they'll be earned on every order. I think $30 or more, $20 or more, something like that. I'll give you more details when we get a little bit closer. But the Stampin' Rewards, the host program, is really nice right now, especially when you stack it up with celebration. Before I was a demonstrator, I worked for other Stampin' companies. I was a demonstrator for other Stampin' companies. I worked in the art department of a Muse studio for a little while, making samples and stuff. I've been in the industry for a long time, but not Stampin' Up demonstrator. But every year I'd really treat myself. I do that $450 order once a year and get this celebration rewards in multiples, and then get the big host rewards. So it is a good time to look ahead at what you need and get the most bang for your buck. Starter kits are great. All right, you guys, don't wait till the last minute on celebration. Don't wait till the last minute on your in color stuff. And I will see you guys next week on Friday at noon. We're planning on doing the last installment of our sketch series. So I will see you with shortcut card sketch number 15. And yeah, I think that's it. Everybody have a really great weekend. Facebook, I'm sorry, comments stalled out really early in the game. Let me see if I can pop over here and take a look. Jen says, see you next week. Oh my goodness, the dino popper is too cute. Isn't it cute? Amazon is not a safe place for me. I'm just saying. I'll be doing something with it, I'm sure. Kathy says, thank you, my pleasure. Deepa, happy birthday, my friend. Deepa says, you find the funnest treats. I can't help myself. I'm just like a kid in a candy store. Give me a new catalog at Amazon.com or the Dollar Tree, and I am in my happy place. Esmeralda says, I do not like to fussy cut. Esmeralda, I love fussy cutting. I'll do it for you. And yes, she did get the seagulls. Did you guys get the seagulls? I hope you enjoy them. If you make stuff with your celebration products, please share on the Kitchen Table Stamper Craft Social. We want to see what you're making. Or if you make this little pop-up, and especially if you find a different fun keychain or you put a different treat inside, we want to see that. Come in, inspire us. Melissa says, I don't mind fussy cutting if I'm not making more than a dozen cards. And she did get the seagulls. See, I love to fussy cut so much. And it doesn't matter how many cards. I will just go get a blanket and one of those little pop-up trash cans from Stampin' Up, one of these, and a pair of paper snips. And I'll go sit on the couch and just sit with a stack of them and cut. I could cut for days. It's just, it is my happy place. What did Deepa say? Deepa said, I got the seagulls. I think I got 2 because I love the fries stamp so much, right? It's so cute. I love French fries. Marla does have the seagulls and likes to fussy cut. Thank you guys for interacting with my questions. That's so much fun. I had to switch devices to see Facebook Facebook comments. Hey, Holly, I'm glad you're here. All right, so one more thing on Facebook, you guys. Facebook is, I've heard rumors that Facebook is going to start ditching lives after 30 days. They're going to delete them off of my business page. And I'm having a really hard time even getting live on Facebook. So I don't know how long I'll keep broadcasting live on Facebook. Today it was not impossible, but not easy. Facebook isn't making my life easy. So just kind of get comfortable with our YouTube channel. We are having an easy time going live there. And when we go live there, YouTube preserves our body of work. My body of work, the years that I've been doing this, is what gives me street cred. It's what makes somebody say, hey, you know what? Maybe I could order from Marisa because she'll be around. She's been around. She's been around for years. And Facebook is rumoring that they're gonna delete all that they're gonna just start getting rid of them after 30 days. And that's not cool. Not for the effort that we put to make content for their platform. So, and they're giving me trouble. So if you one day find that I'm not here on Facebook on a Friday live, go over to YouTube. That's, been very steady, very stable. That's it. I think that's all the housekeeping. Oh, and Card Club for Cool People, just in case you joined us late. Card Club for Cool People is Darling Dinos, and we're going to make 7 cards. Their birthday theme. Of course, you can do any birthday set that you have if you don't want to do the dinos, but you have to sign up for Card Club for Cool People by the 5th of March to be included for March Card Club, okay? All right, you guys, have a really great afternoon and a good weekend, and I'll see you next week.